Yo, Markeesha can't trust her gut for nothing in the world. The connection that Markeesha had, apparently the guy is working with the feds because he was definitely setting that up. And thank God Terry decided to go with her that one time to try to explain that they're not going to have that much stuff delivered. Now, Markeesha, deer in headlights, she gets in, I see him, and she about to get out of the car and just get caught. She didn't look around. She didn't do surveillance. When she finally looks around and calms down, she sees that there's a whole bunch of guys that are sitting around, but they're not doing what people in diners do, which is eating. And they look all awkward and stuff like that. So Terry saved the day with that. Looks like Charles is a big flirt. He's in the diner. And he's like, yeah, my son owns the diner. And the lady's singing, the waitress. And then he starts singing and humming. And they're going back and forth. And he's like, he wants to take out on a date. I think he does the right thing. He goes to Lucille and was like, listen, I would like to take a lady on a date. So instead of hearing it around town, he's going to Lucille first. And I mean, he could have did that a few months ago before he smashed the homie. But I know. I'm just joshing. But that was the proper thing to do. Lucille takes a break. She goes to Atlanta with Nicole to show her the campus. And she walks dead in Meech's house. And the first thing she do is like degrade the woman that was over there. We know she was a hoochie, but you didn't know she was a hoochie. I'm going to call her name as soon as she walked through the door. Everybody got a mama and papa. I think she knew the girl was fast because she know her son. That's all that is. Now, Nicole is like, you don't give these men the same treatment as you give me because you cursed me all up and through that house. But you know, people treat women differently than men. It's okay when they do it, but when you do it, you get called a porta potty and everything else by Lucille. So Meech gave his mama a fur. And I knew it. She did not want to wear it. It actually looked nice on her. I was like, girl, take the gift. It is not a sin to be wealthy. However, the preacher rubbed me the wrong way. I know he was taking a page out of Reverend Ike's book, and I like Reverend Ike. But this dude seems shady as all hell. See, if you ever listen to Reverend Ike, he actually was a manifester. And I am a manifester. So I understand. And he read a lot of the books that I read. I'm just putting that out there. Detective Brian is annoying as hell. He comes clean to the father of the little boy that got shot in tech work projects. He's showing him pictures of Meech and he's like, well, Meech was at the funeral. That's all he knows. Like, this whole thing that he has for Meech is out of control. And for Detective Bryant to go to somebody's house and bang down their door is, one, disrespectful. Two, did you have a freaking warrant for that? Who gave you the authority to do all of this stuff? You ain't a cop in there. Matter of fact, is he even a cop anymore? Because the last I checked, he had an unauthorized weapon in his house. I really wish that man would get a life or have it taken from him because he's annoying me. Like, I've never been so annoyed by a person. So Lucille put all her money in the damn collection plate. Could we talk about that real quick? She's yelling at everybody like Charles for not having money. And then she comes and takes all her life savings and just throws it in the plate. And everybody looking at her like, really? We know this preacher in Atlanta is definitely using it on his cars and stuff. Could we talk about them sweeping up the money in the dustpans? I was like, oh, like that made me gag. And I'm not a gagger, sort of. Anyway, now Meech and this Jay Pusher guy got to go. And Meech is not paying attention to Terry. Terry is actually very smart and valuable. Sometimes Meech needs to slow his goddamn roll. And Terry said ever since he came from Mexico, he just does not listen to Terry at all. Jay Pusher really think he's running stuff. He sold half the product. So now it's like people that were really depending on it in Atlanta can't get it. Now, I know it sounds like it may be a good problem to have, but don't take it upon yourself to do stuff. And Meech is just letting him run wild. And then he tells the Connect, yo, it's okay. My man in St. Louis is going to run point. And he was like, do you trust him with your life? And Meech dumbass going to say yes. What? Didn't you just say Jay Pusher was overstepping? Didn't you just hear Terry tell you that this dude is a snake? You said you had it under control, and then you going to turn around and say you trust this man with his life. Yo, whatever happens to me, he deserves it. Because this is ridiculous. You want to keep getting bit by snakes? Go ahead and do it. But you out of control for that one. I'm rolling my eyes. Everybody, I'm sure everybody, we're all rolling his eyes. Who has that much trust in a stranger? Terry should be your ace boon coon, and that is it. Even though he was the one running his mouth on phones in real life. But allegedly, Meech wasn't holding water either, so the connect that Duffy used for Meech's identification, he's acting up. He's talking about going to school and he's not meant for this life. Sorry to say, but Duffy gonna have to take him out because he's telling Duffy that he can't leave. And Duffy's like, get the hell out of town. No, I gotta go to school. I gotta do this. Oh, let me open the door for this cop. Yeah, I think he earned it. I know Meech said just talk to him. He can't be talked to. Some people just can't be talked to. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to tie up loose ends. Anyway, what did y'all think about this episode? I thought it was like, it's okay. It's nothing spectacular. It's like, okay. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. It's Amina Seen It. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Show your girl some love and show some support. Thank you. Bye-bye.